Well, it's a new day for TNA Impact Wrestling fans. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason. Big news broke today for the brand of Impact Wrestling. Uh, they announced a new television deal, and they're going with Destination America. I'm going to read some of the press release that went along with this. You can find this on any sites, but I'm reading this from ringsidenews.com. It says TNA announced the following. Discovery Communications acquires exclusive broadcast rights to top professional wrestling league, TNA Impact Wrestling for Destination America. Discovery Communications announced today that it has signed a multi-year deal with TNA Total Nonstop Action Impact Wrestling to bring the popular league to homes nationwide on Destination America, the only network dedicated to celebrating the people, places, and stories of the United States. Destination America officially enters the ring with its first world premiere of Impact Wrestling in January 2015. The series features some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, including Jeff Hardy, Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, Bobby Lashley, and Gail Kim. The partnership includes the U.S. premieres of additional TNA wrestling series and specials and provides Discovery Communications with international broadcasting rights in select regions to be announced at a later date. That's big news for TNA because they have that international fan base as well. All right, it continues to say our partnership in this uniquely entertaining franchise with TNA Impact Wrestling provides a significant addition to Destination America's programming strategy, said Henry Schlief, Group President of Destination America Investigation Discovery, American Heroes Channel, Discovery Fit and Health and Discovery Family Channel. Looks like he's covering a bunch of different channels here, or president of several different channels. The enduring cross-generational enthusiasm of pro wrestling is felt by millions of fans around the country, from coast to coast and throughout the heartland. We are delighted to bring this beloved American pastime to the one and only network dedicated to celebrating the unique spirit of the USA Destination America. Our knockout partnership with TNA Impact Wrestling continues Destination America's mission of bringing our viewers the best of all American entertainment and going center ring with one of the world's foremost professional wrestling leagues fits perfectly with our DNA, said Mark Etkin, General Manager of Destination America. Wrestling has created a fiercely loyal, passionate, and widespread fan base, and we look forward to being part of the TNA family. And then it goes on to talk more about some other stuff. Dixie Carter says, we are excited about Destination America being the new network for Impact Wrestling in the partnership with Discovery Communications, both domestically and across the globe. Their commitment to promote and grow our brand in innovative and compelling ways was instrumental in knowing that we had found the right home, said TNA President Dixie Carter. Together we will create an experience that takes our fans on a new journey that will push the envelope of technology, including where we take our cameras, going deeper into our superstars' lives and showing the reality of what it takes to create a weekly professional wrestling show, all while showcasing the very best male and female athletes in the world. And it goes to talk about some of the other shows that are on the channel as well. Um, so it looks like there's a lot of reality based television on this network, but it's all about. It doesn't look like it's anything like MTV's Baby Mama drama. What are some of these shows? Oh, Mountain Monsters, A Haunting, Hillbilly Blood, Buying the Bayou, Buying Alaska, Ghost Asylum, and Barbecue Pit Masters. Okay. It just says that it's all over the nation, blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So, yeah, this is huge for TNA. TNA fans have been, suffering with that giant question mark, like what's going to happen to, if TNA is your favorite brand, you've been worried about obviously what's going to happen with it. I have been, we'll just say I've been critical. I've been, I've done my best to not sit on this channel and bash TNA. I do like TNA, but where they've lost so many wrestlers of their core roster, and they have signed new ones, but it just seemed like the whole product was lacking in general. The wrestling itself has been good. I'll give them that. Okay. And that's one of the things that I look forward in this, in this brand is their wrestling, and the rivalries and whatnot. But, and that's one thing that just just the whole show in general needed a kickstart. And I hope that this switch to this this station is going to be the kickstart to propel it to the next 5-10 years past that, whatever. So they've got a multi-year television deal, and we also have some answers as far as roster members who have been a question mark themselves. In the YouTube promotional video that they talked about that they're going to Destination America, the first person they show on this is Kurt Angle. Now, that's been a giant question mark in the wrestling community that people have been talking about for a while. Where is Kurt Angle go? He's publicly said the last contract that I signed is probably going to be my last. Well, it looks like this is probably going to be his last then. So Kurt Angle is joining TNA on their new television deal. It also shows Bobby Lashley, Jeff Hardy, EC3, even though we know he's out injured as of this past weekend with torn tricep. So he's going to be out for a while. But nonetheless, he may still be around doing some TV time, but obviously not wrestling. Bobby Roode, Taryn Terrell, MVP. They also showed Samoa Joe. Austin Aries was another question mark that I had brought up in one of my other videos. And Brahm and Magnus round out the people for this promotional video. In the picture, the what do you call it? The profile picture. On the Facebook page shows Gail Kim. So Gail Kim is obviously going to be included in this as well. And that was also, as far as the knockouts, a kind of a question mark because she had lost the title and now, was it Havoc? I think Havoc has the title. Tonight's show is going to be their last show on Spike as far as we know. They were supposed to have like a best of show over the next few weeks leading up to Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't think those are going to happen anymore, which in some ways is good, in some ways is bad. As far as like a reflection on the brand itself over its years on Spike kind of would have been nice, to show positive things about it. And yet, in some ways, it would have been a negative, in my opinion, because it would have been like, well, it's been fun. The brand is now dead, and these are some highlights of what it used to be. Um, but no, that's not, you know, that's obviously not the case anymore. So yeah, it sounds like I don't want to say they're copying the WWE by doing this, and obviously, we don't know what's obviously all coming up for them. It sounds like there is going to be some kind of reality-based television for some of the members of the roster. What that all entails, I don't know. I I hope it's not like Total Divas, honestly. And that show does have its pros and cons. I'm not going to get into that, but we'll have to see where this all goes. But it sounds like there's going to be additional programming besides just the Impact Wrestling itself. Um, if they have like a show as far as them touring around and what it takes to set up the show, kind of what they touched on in this press release, that'd be interesting. I think that'd be kind of cool because we don't see that a lot. I mean, we see behind the scenes stuff in Total Divas, and yeah, a lot of it's scripted. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm glad that the brand is officially, you know, how do I say this? I really hope this does bring new life into TNA. I'll be honest, I have not watched it hardly at all. Probably will watch this last show on Spike Television, and I know they've got shows booked in January for I can't remember what the place is called. It's a place where they did several shows up in New York, the Ballroom, Hammerstein Ballroom, I believe. So it sounds like they'll be starting out, the year there. Where it goes from there remains to be seen. We'll have to see. Um, Hopefully, these are successful shows for them. I'm also kind of hoping that this channel breathes more new life into it in the sense of that production will change on it. Maybe it'll give it a different look because, I mean, we know how TNA has looked over the last several years. It hasn't changed. I'm not saying they should do something like what Lucha Underground is doing, where it's a little more cinematic. I'm not saying that, but just something. I don't, not exactly sure what, but nonetheless, um, I'll be looking forward to this. I honestly will, because there are wrestlers on here that I do enjoy watching. How many of them are going to be still around, I think remains to be seen. But their core roster, from Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and their some of their originals like Bobby Roode and Samoa Joe and Austin Aries. It's great to see these guys are still there. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Who knows if it's good enough? I might even start doing reviews on it on here. We'll see what the brand does. I'll be eagerly anticipating what happens with them in the near future. Obviously, they'll have some time over the Christmas break to do some rebranding, promoting, and obviously they'll have some decisions to make as far as production and how they're gonna, what kind of look they're gonna give to the brand. All these things. Maybe booking shows. Where are they gonna book shows? Um, We'll be signing new contracts. All these things. We'll have to wait and see what pops up in the news over the course of the next couple months. But nonetheless, this is great news for TNA, and like I said, I'll be anxious to see what happens for them. And let me know, what are your thoughts on this big news for the brand of TNA Impact Wrestling? Are you excited about this? Are you don't care? What also is going to make a big difference in this for fans is if they have this channel or not. Now, I do have this channel. I just checked before I did this video, and I also have it in HD. So you could throw in a whole corny thing. I get to watch my favorite TNA wrestlers in HD. um, I'm not that excited, but I am happy about this. So, yeah, I can still watch it, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. Tell me in the comments what you think, and thanks for watching, guys.